Okay, so I am currently in Rhode Island. I just pulled up to this gym called Ultimate Fitness, and I'll tell you guys more about that later in this video. But right now, I'm going to hit a deadlift session. I just have one plate on the bar over here. So I'm gonna do a quick little warm up, and I'm actually gonna use this reverse hyper machine right here to get some blood flow in my glutes and lower back. And I might actually start using this with some weight to actually train it, maybe on my pull days or even a leg day, because it's a really good movement and I'm trying to get a strong back for my deadlift. So yeah, I'm just gonna warm up a little bit and then hop in to the session over here. So let's get it. Okay, so as you can see, I hit that 545 pause single and it moved absolutely terrible. Even at 3 plates, definitely at 4 plates, I knew I wasn't feeling too good. And usually after I pause, my positioning is amazing. But what was happening is after I was pausing the deadlift, my glutes were shooting back and my positioning went to shit after my pause. And that's mainly due to my quads and teardrops just being extremely sore and hurting, which has been extra bad. So when I go heavy, like on that 545, after I pause, like my right knee fully gave out. So I was just using every other muscle in my body to pull that deadlift up. That's why it looked like it was RPE 10. So I'm just gonna drop it really light, probably like 405, and just get some quality volume work in and get back into deadlifting so I can keep progressing. So yeah, let's drop the weight. As you can see, I'm literally barely even pulling 405 for a couple sets of 5. I literally just switched to conventional on the last rep because my teardrops are hurting so bad and I just want to pull with my entire posterior chain. So I might call deadlifts there and move into some back hypertrophy.
I wanna live, I wanna give. I've been a miner for a heart of gold.
So for breakfast today, I have 3 scrambled eggs. Then I have this English muffin with 1 fried egg and 3 pieces of turkey bacon. So this has been my breakfast for pretty much the last week. Okay, so I am currently in Rhode Island right now, and I'm probably going to be here rest of the summer into the fall, basically however long Devin and I want to stay. So we're probably going to be here until like mid-October or something. Other than traveling, we're going to be out in LA August 11th or 12th for the Gymshark event. So if any of you guys are going to that, I'll see you out there. But right now, I'm going to eat my breakfast, then head down to the beach. I also added a piece of American cheese to my little breakfast sandwich here. So yeah, I'm starving right now. It's about 10:21 in the morning, so let's eat. If you guys have been keeping up with my YouTube channel recently, you know that I lost my drone when I was out in LA, and I finally got my replacement drone sent in from DJI. But unfortunately, I left my controller back in Colorado because I didn't have a drone, so I didn't think to bring it. But my mom's shipping it out to Rhode Island from back home in Colorado, so I should be flying this thing early next week, which will be sick. So yeah, next video you guys will see the drone will be back in the videos. You ready to go down to the beach? I am coming. Dyed his eyebrows dark black because he thinks it's going to increase his handsome level because they turn white in the fucking sun. Yo! Okay, we just got in a new shipment of Euphoria and we ran out for a few days, so Devin and I got a few energy drinks. So I'm just trying to use these up in the meantime, but I did do 1 scoop of non-stim as well, so that's the pre-stack for today. About to grab our shit and head to the gym. You ready, Devin?
Yeah, let's go.
I'm good to go. Drinking the Ghost. Yo, that's a pretty fucking big gym bag for somebody who quit powerlifting. What do you have in there? A cloth belt and some tampons?
I didn't quit powerlifting.
Oh, you're
What's
back.
nice about this is I can fit all my stuff in this bag. Well, Kiernan, look at this shit. And I swear to God, he walks around the gym and everything falls out of it. He makes fun of me for having
Oh, dude,
today.
I have
We're
to.
going,
He's
like,
genuinely
walks
mad
back.
about this.
He walks back to hit abs, and I'm like, "What's this $80 knee sleeve? That looks a lot like yours." And he's like, "Oh shit." And then
Well,
he
I
just
got the
still, like,
fucking camera, tripod. I'm always the one bringing all the important shit.
And that fucking SBD belt hangs out and he bashes it on everything. And then makes fun of my bag like 10 times a day. I'm not even kidding. Kid's cheesing so hard. It's so fucking funny. It's not funny, dude. It's really not.
What are you keeping there?
What?
Oh, so what are you doing today?
I'm hitting legs.
Are you gonna skid under the bar?
Yeah, I'm squatting.
Oh shit! Buddy's getting under the bar today.
Let's go.
Let's see what kind of weight. You can put some real weight on that bag.
I'm taking it easy. I've been eating 1,800 calories a day for over a week. Giving my body a little break.
I didn't know if you were gonna start with some
running
kettlebell
stuff.
swings first or something. I was just making sure you were gonna put some weight on your back.
He thinks he's so funny. You should see his face. Enough of that. Let's go.
Did that make it through the door? You need a strap to hold on to that thing?
Well, you're
gonna have to make 4 trips picking up all the shit you dropped. Okay, so I'm gonna be recording a voiceover for this leg day. And yeah, like I said, Dev and I are back in Rhode Island for the rest of the summer, so this is gonna be the gym we're training at. And it's nice to have a lot more equipment and powerlifting equipment because back home in Colorado, since we live up in the mountains in the middle of nowhere, we just work out at this super tiny like garage gym. It's literally in a storage unit, and a lot of you guys think that's my own home gym, but it's not. That's just what I have around me. But it's nice because we have our own bars and fat pads there and stuff, so it is honestly kind of like a home gym. But yeah, we're gonna have a lot more equipment here and a lot more things to use, which is definitely really nice. So Devin was just warming up with 2 plates, and as you can see, he's squatting high bar, which he's been doing a lot recently, and I'm squatting low bar. I pretty much only do high bar when I have it programmed in, but I'm really good at low bar squatting, and I just really want to build up my strength on that. So Devin hasn't really been squatting too much just because he's been dealing with a ton of knee pain, and I kind of talked him into squatting today, and he wants to go heavy, but his knees are just holding him back, so he ended up doing 315 for a top set here, and you can just see his knees are shaking a little bit, and he was just in a lot of pain. But he still hit a pretty clean triple with 315, little pause right there. And then I should be going right after him. So normally when I'm warming up, I do a single with 315, I'll do a single with 365, but I noticed if I'm doing more reps warming up, I feel a lot better when I get to my top sets, and it's just warming up my joints a lot more. So I did 315 for 3 here, when a lot of times I'll do 1, maybe 2 reps. And I think that's gonna be helping me a lot, especially with deadlifting. I've been doing that and noticing a pretty big difference. So Devin dropped it to 2 plates after his 315 triple. He wanted to do some good beltless work, and you can see his face right there. He was just in so much pain. So it's literally pointless for him to even squat, so he's just gonna go on a leg press or another movement that doesn't hurt his knee as much, where he can actually go heavy. So I did 365 for 2 warming up, and yeah, a lot of times I'll just focus on moving the weight at superhuman speed, just as fast as I possibly can, but I'll be losing so much tightness and the rep just doesn't look as good. So I'm literally not focusing on the weight at all. I'm just focusing on bracing, staying as tight as I can through the lift, and just moving the weight up and down, not focusing on how heavy it is. So I went up to 435 for my top set of 3 today. I'm not on a program, but I just have a general idea of what I want to do when I come in. So I did 425 for a triple about 2 weeks ago, and it moved pretty nice. So I wanted to reach some sort of progressive overload. So I upped it 10 pounds to 435. And as you guys can tell, I'm taking air in through my nose when I'm bracing and trying to take it deep into my stomach and brace really hard into my belt. And you don't want to just take it super up high into your lungs and chest. So I've been working on that a lot recently, which I think has been helping me, but that moved at a solid RP9. I definitely had another clean rep in me, so I was pretty happy with that, especially with being in a deficit and not eating a ton of food. So you kind of don't know where exactly your strength's going to be at. And then I dropped it a lot right here. I dropped it 100 pounds down to 335, and I wanted to get some quality volume work in, so I'm do 2 sets of 8 here, just making sure I'm hitting solid depth and building that volume.
I fly like paper, get high like planes. If you catch me at the border, I got visas in my name. If you come around here, I'll make 'em all day. I get one down in a second if you wait. I fly like paper, get high like planes. If you catch me at the border, I got visas in my name. If you come around here, I'll make 'em all day. I get one down in a second if you wait. Sometimes I think sitting on trains. Every step I get to, I'm clocking
So after that second set of 8 on squats, I had so much blood in my quads, and my leg pump was so crazy that my quads were like bursting over my knee sleeves, and it was hurting so bad to the point where my feet went completely numb, and I just had to put my feet like straight out in the air and elevate them to try to get some blood out of my quads. But I unfortunately had to go on to some leg press after that where my legs were still hurting, so I was getting pretty hyped for this because this is the last like main really heavy movement. And I did 6 plates on leg press for 2 sets of 12. Little bit more of a narrow stance, which will target more of your quads, and I'm just trying to get really deep on this because this is going to build a lot of leg mass. But that's pretty much my staple leg day of starting out with squats and then going on to leg press. That's just going to add a lot of mass to your legs. So I've been doing that for the past like 3 to 4 years now. So when you guys are doing leg press, if you point your toes slightly outward, that's going to put, my leg literally gave out there, but that's going to put a lot more emphasis on your VMO or your teardrop. And squats and leg press aren't really going to do that, and that's probably one of the most aesthetic parts of your leg. So I would definitely recommend doing that. But I did about 6 sets on leg extensions there, and then went on to some hamstring curls, and I was pretty fried at this point in my workout, especially being on lower calories. So I only did 2 sets of about 12 here, went to failure, so I was fully repping it out at the end. And then after 2 sets there, I went on to this single leg hamstring curl, which I pretty much never do since I don't have one back home in Colorado. But I really do like this movement as a finisher, just going nice, slow, and controlled. And yeah, that pretty much wrapped up the leg day right there. We're not going to talk about hitting calves because that definitely happened. Yeah, my SD card must have glitched out and missed that, but I was pretty dead after this workout. So fast forward to whatever the fuck the next clip is. Okay, a little pro tip. If you guys want to take good leg picks, I would do it right after squats or squats and leg press, because after leg extensions and getting too big of a pump, you're actually gonna lose like all the definition in your legs, all the lines, and it's just gonna make them look like a fat fucking blob and have like, they're gonna look smaller essentially because they're just so pumped up. So yeah, I'd recommend getting your leg picks after just squats and leg press. And even some of the days I get my best leg picks ever is I'm not even hitting legs at all. I'm just like usually warmed up, so my vascularity's coming out and it looks pretty decent.
And I wanna run like the blood from a wound to a place you can't see me. 'Cause love, like a blow to the head, has left me stunned, and I'm reeling. Yeah, I'm reeling. And if you go, furious angels will bring you back to me. Yeah.
About that. What you know about the hoodie and 90-degree weather? So Devin and I just came down to the beach. It's about 5 p.m. right now, and Devin's wearing a hoodie, headphones. What, you going on a little run? Yeah, I'm gonna do a 30-minute beach run. Got the waist trainer on, so I'm gonna sweat like a motherfucker. So the waist trainer will actually make you lose 8 inches off your waist. I'm just kidding, by the way. That's what every big girl says. On it. Yeah, no. But a waist trainer is good, just keeps the waist tight, helps you sweat a ton. My legs are way too shot to do any type of running after that leg day, so I'm just gonna be the fat kid laying on the beach and swimming while Devin's putting in the work, doing some cardio. Just got back from the beach and we have a nice little package on the doorstep, which looks like it might be some Gymshark. We just got a ton of stuff from David's new collection that will be dropping on August 12th with Gymshark. So some cargos. I haven't seen the gray cargos yet, but got some of those, bunch of t-shirts, stringers, and some of these wife beaters which look pretty fresh. So I'm gonna try some of the stuff on. T-shirt's pretty sick, little Gymshark logo on the sleeve there, and then it's got the logo down on the bottom as well. Show them what the cargos are looking like. Cargos are so nice. Yeah, that shit's fresh. The black, this like dark black wife beater is clean. Okay, so for tonight's dinner, I have 8 ounces of steak and I did 2 tablespoons of butter. So this is literally just pure fat and protein. And I forgot to tell you guys, I've been doing 8 eggs every day, and I've actually been doing that before I've been training. So I've been training on 8 eggs. I'll have that breakfast meal. And then what I'm doing is 4 eggs with 4 pieces of French toast. So I'm doing the majority of my carbs in the morning. And then at night, I'm gonna have a lot more proteins and fats. So yeah, this is literally what I'm having for dinner. But I'm gonna eat a lot more food today because I have been cutting it in a deficit, but I had an above average leg day today. And if you guys are having like above average workouts where you go really hard, there's no need to just starve yourself and deplete yourself if you're on a cut. Like, eat a ton of food, replenish from that, grow from it, and then get back on track the next day. So that's really how I look at it. So I'll probably do like over 4K today so I can actually get some leg growth and some strength out of that. But yeah, about to eat this steak and butter, full carnivore diet right here.